Most guys think they understand women. They think being nice, being agreeable, being a simp is the path. And they wonder why they end up in the friend zone, watching her date the guy who barely texts her back. Here's the truth. You're doing it fundamentally wrong. You're operating on a flawed paradigm, chasing approval instead of commanding attraction. Stop for a second. Think about every time you felt like you were doing everything right and still got nothing. That's because what you think is right often clashes directly with how attraction actually works in the real world. Let's peel back that layer of delusion, shall we? What's up, fellas? Based Hades here. No flowery intros, no self-help fluff. Today, we're cutting through the BS. We're talking raw, unfiltered, what actually works advice on dealing with women. This isn't about being a better man in some abstract moral sense. This is about being effective, about understanding the game, playing it better, and getting the results you want. Based on years of, let's call it extensive field research, and observing what consistently wins and what consistently leads to you being an emotional tampon. First up, let's talk mindset. You are the prize. Seriously, get that into your skull. Most guys approach women from a position of scarcity, like this one girl is their only shot. That scarcity mindset, it broadcasts neediness like a giant flashing neon sign. Women smell that desperation a mile away. It's a fundamental turnoff because it signals a lack of options, a lack of value. So, rule number one, cultivate an abundance mindset. Whether you actually have an abundance of options or not is secondary to acting like you do. Your actions, your posture, your words, they all need to scream, "My life is amazing. I have choices, and if you don't fit into this, I'm perfectly fine moving on." You don't chase, you attract. You don't seek validation, you provide an opportunity for her to qualify for your time and attention. This flips the script entirely. It makes you the selector, not the selected. Trust me, the moment you internalize this, your entire dynamic shifts. Now let's get into the nitty-gritty. Texting. This is where most guys absolutely fumble the ball. Texting is not for building rapport. It's not for endless back and forth conversation that goes nowhere. Texting, in my experience, has three primary functions: logistics, building intrigue, and subtle escalation. That's it. Your goal is to get her off the app, off the text, and in front of you. Period. Stop being her emotional support pen pal. Stop sending long paragraph-sized messages trying to entertain her. She has friends for that. She has TikTok for that. You are not her court jester. Keep your texts short, punchy, and direct. Use them to set the date. Hey, drinks Tuesday, 8 p.m., know a cool spot. Not, hey, how was your day? What are you up to? Are you free sometime this week? If not, no worries. That's weak. Bro, that's begging. Inject a little bit of playful cockiness, a dash of disqualification. For example, if she says something mildly interesting, you might text back, you're almost interesting. Almost. Or if she's being a bit too enthusiastic, slow down, tiger, you'll scare me. This creates intrigue. It shows you're not easily impressed, that she needs to earn your attention. It's a push-pull dynamic that keeps her engaged because she's not sure if she's fully gotten you. That uncertainty, that challenge, is an attraction trigger. The moment you become predictable, the moment you become too available via text, you lose that edge. So, if she takes forever to reply, don't double text. Go live your life. Go pursue your mission. Text her back when you're ready, not instantly. Show her your time is valuable. This isn't about playing games. It's about demonstrating value through your actions, not just your words. Next, let's talk about the approach and first interaction. No hesitation, no asking for permission. You see someone you're interested in, you walk straight over with intent. None of that, "Hi, can I talk to you for a second?" BS. That's passive. That's weak. It gives her an easy out to say no, and it signals you lack confidence. Instead, go direct. "Hey, I saw you across the room. Thought you were interesting. Had to come over and say hi." Or, "Excuse me, I know this is random, but I had to tell you I like your specific, genuine observation." The key here is owning your desire. You're a man. You see something you want, you go for it. This isn't aggressive, it's confident. Most guys are too afraid of rejection to even initiate properly. The moment you show that you're willing to take a risk, that you're comfortable expressing your interest without apology, you immediately stand out. Assume attraction. Your default state should be that she's already somewhat interested just by your presence. Calibrate, yes, but don't cower. During the conversation, remember, you lead. You're not there to interview her. Don't ask a string of boring, open-ended questions like, what do you do? Where are you from? What are your hobbies? That's what a cop does. Instead, talk about your life, your passions, your adventures. Make her curious about you. Share interesting anecdotes, express strong opinions, even if they're polarizing. You want to evoke emotion, not just gather data. Use banter, playful teasing. Push-pull is your best friend here. You're cute, but I bet you're a handful, aren't you? Or, I like you, but you seem like the type to get into trouble. This shows you're not putting her on a pedestal. It creates tension. And women, despite what they might say, thrive on tension and emotional highs and lows. They don't want a flat line. They want a roller coaster. Subtly sexualize the conversation, but in a way that's confident, not creepy. A quick, suggestive glance, a loaded compliment, a playful jab about something slightly risque.
Moves the interaction beyond just friendly. And speaking to challenges, you will encounter shit tests. These are not insults. They are tests of your frame, your confidence, your resolve. Women throw them out subconsciously to see if you're truly the man you're presenting yourself to be. If she says, you must say that to all the girls, don't get defensive. That's beta. Instead, agree and amplify. Only the hot ones, lucky you. Or deflect. Are you trying to figure out if I'm a player? Maybe you just wish I was. If she calls you arrogant, you know what? You're probably right, but at least I'm fun. The key is to not react emotionally, not to get defensive, and to maintain your confident frame. Pass these tests and you elevate yourself in her eyes. Fail them and you're just another guy she can walk all over. They're not trying to be mean, they're trying to vet you, and you should be vetting them right back. Does she have a good sense of humor? Can she handle a little playful challenge? Now, about the chase. Or rather, her chase. Women are attracted to men with purpose, with a mission beyond just chasing women. You need to have a life that is fulfilling and engaging independent of any woman. When you have that, you naturally project a sense of scarcity around your time and attention. You're not always available. You're not dropping everything for her. This isn't about playing games, it's about living your life. When you do this, you create a vacuum she wants to fill. She starts to pursue you, to seek your attention, to fit into your world. That's where the magic happens. She'll start texting you more, initiating plans, showing up for you. That's organic attraction. When it comes to physical escalation, you need to be decisive, not hesitant. Don't ask for permission, lead. Read her body language, but don't overthink it. A lingering touch on her arm as you laugh, a hand on her lower back as you guide her through a crowded room. If there's no immediate negative reaction, you can slowly increase the intensity. The handhold, a touch on the leg, eventually the kiss. Don't pause. Don't ask, can I kiss you? That drains all the sexual tension out of the moment. Just go for it, confident in your intent, but calibrated to her reception. A woman wants to feel desired, and she wants a man who isn't afraid to act on that desire. And finally, for those of you who manage to get past the initial stages and enter into relationships, the same principles largely apply. Your frame, your purpose, your boundaries, these are non-negotiable. The moment you start compromising your core values, your mission, or your friends for a woman, you become less attractive. She respects a man who has his own life, who stands his ground. Don't become clingy. Maintain your independence. Keep a little mystery. Don't give her full access to your thought and movement immediately. A woman will continue to test you, even in a committed relationship. These shit tests evolve, but the underlying purpose remains the same, to gauge your strength, your leadership, your commitment to your own frame. If you consistently pass these tests, your relationship will be built on respect and attraction. If you crumble, well, that's when things start to go sideways.
Always remember, your life, your mission, your purpose. She's a fantastic addition, but never the entire equation. So, there you have it. A few harsh truths, a few tactical plays. Implement these. Observe the results. You'll quickly see that the conventional wisdom is often just a roadmap to mediocrity. Go out there and make things happen. Hades, out.